Stack 2 MiG-21 rear fuselages vertically. Trim a corner off the MiG-21's delta wing. Add a bulging fuselage. What kind of plane does this make? It's Britain's Royal Air Force legend. This aircraft, a capitalist twist on the MiG-21, is the supersonic interceptor, the English Electric Lightning, a unique masterpiece of British aviation. Hello, I'm Captain Sky, your guide today. The Lightning was a Mach 2 speed marvel. As a capitalist power, Britain innovated many military tech ideas. Not all were hits, though. Some became lessons for future designs. Take the Lightning stacked engines. It proved why simplicity is often better. Britain's unique tech like VTOL and angled decks led the way, but some, like the Lightning, highlighted what to avoid. Post-war, Britain excelled in jet research, but the Royal Air Force lagged behind. Soviet bombers rising pressured Britain to create new interceptors. The Lightning was the answer. Soviet jets could bypass Europe, hitting London from the Arctic or Baltic. Memories of past bombings spurred action. A supersonic interceptor was crucial to counter Soviet strategic bombers. Though flawed, the Lightning became a legend in aviation. Until the Soviet strategic bomber fleet rose rapidly, introducing new advanced bombers. The British began to feel immense pressure. Previously, they felt secure in Western Europe. They thought Soviet forces wouldn't reach the UK. Their focus was on European defense. But now, things changed drastically. The Soviets could bomb London via Arctic and Baltic routes. This brought back memories of World War II bombings. The UK shuddered at the thought. This urgency led to the development of a high-speed, high-altitude interceptor. It needed to strike Soviet bombers before they reached attack range. This became the RAF's top priority. Their goal, destroy bombers before they attacked. Back in those days, how did they achieve supersonic flight? As early as 1948, British engineers were exploring the idea. Their designs included a supersonic jet with stacked engines. British Electric introduced a concept with vertically aligned engines and swept wings. In 1949, a new design emerged. This became the P.1 prototype that flew in 1954. Unlike the Lightning, the P.1 featured a large triangular intake at the nose. Its stacked engine design was also unique. The intake design aimed to improve performance for the stacked engine configuration. The triangular intake was a bold attempt to refine airflow. This marked a pivotal step in innovation. The intake design improved engine efficiency, but for supersonic speeds, its large size made it unsuitable. In later prototypes, modifications added a shock cone and redesigned the nose. This made it practical. The capitalist version of the MiG-21 became intriguing. With superior radar tech, the Lightning had a fixed shock cone, housing a monopole fire control radar. Its radar range exceeded 35 miles. Coverage spanned plus or minus 45 degrees horizontally. Adding radar to the shock cone was later used in MiG-21 upgrades and Chinese jets. The Lightning stacked engines created unique design challenges. Pilots had to climb a long ladder to access the cockpit. The bulky fuselage complicated landing gear design. Its main landing gear was unusually long, folding outward instead of inward. Unlike side-by-side engines, the vertical layout reduced drag. This advantage showed in specific scenarios. However, its complexity posed challenges for maintenance. Despite its flaws, the Lightning demonstrated innovation. Its legacy influenced modern aircraft design. Its drag-reducing engine alignment remains a notable engineering feat. The Lightning exemplified British aviation ingenuity. In certain conditions, it outperformed many contemporary jets. Its unique design set it apart from traditional fighters of its era, while not without drawbacks. It pushed boundaries and inspired future aircraft designs. Achieving a Mach 1 cruising speed felt near supersonic. The Lightning's wings also had unique features. The leading edge had two subtle angle changes. The wings extended back to nearly touch the tailplane. Without a cutout, they'd overlap the horizontal stabilizers. The rear swept wing design resembled clipped delta wings. Some sources call it a notched delta wing. Its two-seat version had side-by-side seating. From the front, it looked like a dragonfly's head. Pilots praised its handling, saying it was as easy as the F-86 and as capable as the F-104, but its range was almost non-existent. In essence, it was a glorified airfield guard. Despite its quirks, its innovative design provided critical interception. However, it didn't satisfy pilots wanting a sleek aircraft. Its bulky fuselage contributed to its unappealing look. The vertically stacked engines reduced internal fuel capacity. This limited its operational range considerably. In short, these bold, unique designs gave the Lightning the RAF the interception capabilities it needed. However, it couldn't satisfy pilots who wanted a sleeker plane. Its bulky design made it unappealing. The large underbelly fuel tank didn't help either. The vertical engine layout reduced internal space significantly. This limited its internal fuel capacity, so engineers added a large belly tank. The tank's front housed equipment bays for cannons, rockets, or recon gear, while the rear was a large fuel tank. This modular approach was innovative at the time. Despite its odd appearance, the Lightning served the UK until the late 1980s. It had a long career, shadowing Soviet Tu-95 bombers. Compared to other interceptors, the Lightning was highly distinctive. If parked alongside others, its thick fuselage would even outsize the Tu-95 from the side view. The Lightning shadowed the Tu-95 for years. Compared to other interceptors, it was the most recognizable. If all were flying in formation, the one with the bulkier body than the Tu-95 would undoubtedly be the Lightning. Why was this vertical engine design unique to it? The main reason: a trade-off between advantages and disadvantages. Aside from the space sacrifices mentioned earlier, issues included intake efficiency, maintenance, and stability. For instance, the Lightning's tail structure was essentially part of the vertical fin. Moreover, as fighter design evolved into third-gen jets, integrated fuselage concepts emerged, making designs like this less compatible with modern aviation standards. Innovation is great, but balance matters. The unique Lightning is a prime example. I'm old pilot John Tion, and that's all for this episode. Thanks for liking, commenting, and sharing. See you next time.